All right, guys. So I'm gonna do a recap for today. Happy Monday. It was a pretty interesting day. Baba gapped up, and so I had it on my watch list. Baba was one of the stocks that we had. So Baba was having some issues with the regulators, and as you see, it was really beaten up from the all-time high of what was it? All-time high of 320. Had a series of really bad money flowing out. Really did a double bottom at 220, but eventually the news came out that it's gonna accept a fine and is gonna go, without any problem. So gapped up for 5-6% at the open. What we noticed that it was really strong at the open above the VWAP, and I was really expecting a breakout. In the first minute, didn't get much of a volume. It went down. And so it did give a 1 minute open range breakup. I went long. It did drop and it came back up with volume, so I added more, and I was expecting to get this break of high of the pre-market, but eventually came down and I got a stopped out. As soon as I got a stopped out, the volume came in, so I jumped back in there again at 238, added more at 239, and then the breakout that I was expecting, like a 5 minute open range breakup, happened. So it was a little bit messed up me at the open, but it really opened up, and it just had a really nice run. I did add it on the pullback 2 times, and then continued going up and sold up, but it really never broke the new high of the day again. So although I added 2 times, 3 times, and I sold, I never really did that. I went all the way up to the new high of the day, didn't break it. I added a couple of more times, but eventually I got stopped out at the break even because it's just really didn't have the juice for it. So my goal this year is to work on my ads, especially on the pullbacks when the move starts. I really want to go work on that. Uber was unfortunate because Uber had the same good news, was really gapping up. It was really interesting to go up toward the 61, and I was really expecting it to make a really good breakout on it. It was a really nice 1 minute opening range breakup, but I just didn't that 1 minute opening range breakup. Unfortunately, popped up, really went up, and then I was continuing going up. I added on this pullback, but never got the follow through. Boom, I got stopped out. Went down, came up. I said, okay, this is the time that we want to go up. I went long again, dropped a little bit. I added below the VWAP. I was expecting it to make the move up. The stock was strong, and then doop, another drop, and I got stopped out. So I had a really bad loss on it, and then it dropped, sold off all the way to this support level that we had. This is the R4 support plus, bounce, back of March 6. Brian took a really nice long on it. I kind of didn't do it. Brian took a longer at 58.90. And all the way to VWAP. I kind of waited a little bit and went back long at 59.30 just because Brian was long, and we did pop toward the VWAP, and I got out the last piece. As soon as I got out, again, it just continued going higher. It did break the high of the day, and unfortunately, I was just not in there anymore. And now it's just bouncing back. So what else I did? I had another loss too. Yeah, the NUAN, N-U-A-N. This one was, I don't know why I actually traded that. This one had the news that, there is a cash deal at 56. Microsoft is going to buy NUAN Communication. It was gapping up, sold off in the pre-market, and I tried to take an opening range breakup, but for some reason it really didn't move. The volume was great, but it just didn't move, and I got stopped out. That's why I missed the 1 minute opening range breakup on Uber, because I was in this mess. And SOS was something that someone mentioned in the chat. I just jumped in for a breakout. I really shouldn't have traded that, and I just got out with a small loss. And really, I'm happy that I just didn't. And after that, it just sold off. These lower price stocks, I really should stay away from them because I'm not really good at. This one is really not low float, but it's just the lower price stocks. I'm really bad at them, and a different crowd are trading them, so their strategy are a little bit different. So overall, I had a pretty good day, and I never made my losses back on Uber, but that was a pretty good day. So one thing that I wanted to mention that is Riot and Mara are really ripping higher, and for some time I had this fear of missing out on blockchain and cryptocurrency market. I just never bought any, and I never sold any. But here's the thing: you don't have to be in the crypto market to benefit from this volatility. what you can do is you can trade stocks or sectors that are really correlated to the crypto market, like Riot and Mara, these two blockchain companies. They move with the Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin is going up, they're up 10% now. They're all correlated. And when you look at their daily chart, as soon, back in November when the blockchain started moving again, they were less than $5 and now they're $53. So you don't have to directly be in Bitcoin on all of these alternative coins or shit coins, as some people say, to benefit from it. When you are, for example, trading QQQ, there's Square in there, there's PayPal in there, so this volatility trickles down into the stock market as well. But the good thing about the stock market is it's a regulated market, commissions are lower, and it's not open 24/7. And believe me, not having a 24/7 trading opportunity is a good thing. People, I have some friends who are trading cryptocurrency. They just go nuts because the market is open constantly, and most of them it's choppy. You constantly get chopped up, and you have to look into that. So it's really good to not to trade. I mean, the fact that the market is open for 2 hours, the volatility at the open, and then you shut it down, you go work. It's really good for your mental health. That's my opinion. So yeah, and now we have Coinbase that is coming IPO. Coinbase IPO is going to be in April 14, and Coinbase IPO is going to be on. It says that. Let me actually put it. Yeah, so Coinbase is going to be IPO, and if Coinbase is going to come an IPO, and all the volatility is going, just you can trade Coinbase or anything that related to the stock to crypto market, so you don't have to really worry about buying and selling. And the commissions are high still in the crypto, and again, at least in North America, it's really hard to put money into these wallets and withdraw money. When you're talking about millions of dollars, it's really hard because for anti-money laundering stuff. So I just rather not to be directly into the crypto. But again, it doesn't mean that we can't benefit when we traded so much of these stocks that we benefit from this volatility. So Brian did a couple of really nice trades. Brian, did you buy the Uber at the open for call or Baba? I think you did a really nice call option trade. So you bought the call options.
Yeah, I did a call option trade on Baba. Got about $1 out of it, which was a decent move. Other than that, just plug shorted and then had the other trade. I think you already talked about it, taking plug off the bottom, bouncing there.
Plug? I didn't talk about your plug trade. What was the plug trade?
Yeah. Took a reversal on plug.
So you took a reversal plug, was really
just under 30. Yeah. So traded it short at the open and then traded it long when it looked like it was going to bounce there. That one candle with the big volume just before 10 o'clock.
Yeah. And so that's great. So my open positions right now is ARK. I'm holding. I'm actually enjoying these covered calls. So I sold calls of 130 for end of this week on ARK, and I'm already up $450. By the end of this week, I'm gonna be up like $900. So it's just every week, on this position, I can just sell these calls, and there are people who are buying these calls. TNA and TQQ, I'm in there. So IWM is a little bit weak today. I got some TNA. TNA is the leverage ETF of IWM. I added more a little bit here. IWM is this, probably want to slowly creep up. Qs were very strong in the last week. As you see, they're really, really nice run. They're near all-time high. But they're a little bit extended on a daily chart, so that's why I decided to put my money onto IWM, because IWM is more toward the value zone. You might go test these lows again, but eventually, if nothing crazy happens, it's going to go up. I still have some TQQ too, just in case, to be exposed in these two, and see how it goes. So tonight webinar for onboarding class, guys. Those of you who are part of our community and they're testing us out, tonight at 8 p.m. Mark and not Mark, Kyle, Carlos, and Mike are going through the onboarding class. So welcome to God. After that, we're gonna have the advanced tool by Kyle. Tomorrow will be a Thor presentation on the volume price analysis, which is amazing. And after that, we have the Wednesday psychology and then mentorship by Thor. If you guys watch the video, I'll appreciate a like or comment. If you have any question about the trades, just comment it, because I decided to check the comments more often and reply to them. So, but I do appreciate like or subscribe, because it helps, gives us motivation to really, to continue doing the recap and be active on YouTube. And of course, if there is any question or comments, just put it in the YouTube, and we're happy to. I personally come and reply to them later during the day. So, any trades, Peter, Jared, Thor, anyone that you want to share something? What you did in the?
Yeah, I'm going to drop off, but we'll see everyone a little later in the day here with swing trading. We'll be doing
thanks,
some
Brian.
trade reviews later in the day. Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Anything? Nothing? Ross, what did you do? Wow, really nice short on TLRY. Opening range breakdown. Wow, beautiful trade. Jared, let's see what Jared did. Jared, you missed the whole Baba move, but you got a really nice move on Tesla. So that's really nice, Jared. You're still long in there. Zen, what'd you do, Zen? Short on Facebook, really nice. Very nice. Nice. Okay, so John is going to come today after me, and is going to share his trades. John, all right. Well, thank you so much. So I'm going to hold on into my positions here, TNA and TQQ. Let's see. I have the covered calls, and see how it goes. All right. Thank you so much, guys, and see you tonight in the webinar. If not, tomorrow morning in the chat, guys. Goodbye.